Hi, today I want to speak to you about my two personal portable air coolers. One's commercial, one is DIY. And hang on, because this one has an added feature that I'm going to show you later on that you're really going to love during a power outage, especially if you're having difficulty sleeping. So this one here just has a quick review. It's the Arctic Air Ice Jet. And what it has is a couple ice packs in here. You freeze them, fill them with water. The air goes through here. There's a fan that pushes it through the ice packs, and it comes out the front and gives you nice, cool air. It was 75 in here right now. I didn't show you that. 75 right now, and you can see that right away. We just had it on for about a minute. Is 70 degrees. They'll both cool off the room an average of about 7 degrees. So everything you see here you can find in the description below this video if you'd like to get parts or even one of these units. So this is awesome. It even comes with a nightlight, but it's USB powered, and if you lose electricity, you lose the unit. However, with my DIY version, if you lose electricity, it's still right here in its prime, because as you see, it's not plugged in. It's battery operated by two D-cell batteries, which last for quite a while. Same thing as this one. It has a fan. The fan blows through the ice bottles instead of ice pack, or you can put bags of ice in here, and the air comes right through out these three holes in the front. See that? It's just holes I put in the styrofoam, and these are little pieces of PVC that I go right in there, and the air comes right out. And the same thing, the temperature, like I said, is about 7 degrees difference. Let's go ahead and check it out. Whoa, that's even a little better. That's 62. So you can see difference between 62 and 75 is quite a bit. So let's go ahead and talk about this unit. How did I put it together? Well, I started with a styrofoam chest. This is just one of those, probably $5 ice chests that you can get just about anywhere. And comes with a cover. Now this one here I got, I didn't like the cover, but it was the only one in the grocery store at the time, because this had a round cover, which made it a little bit more difficult to put my fan in. Let me turn the fan off so you can hear me talking. However, this one here is a flat cover, so it'll work a lot better. So all you would do is take the fan that you have, and you would put it right on top, draw the circle that you need, and with a marker, and then use a case cutter or anything you want and cut the hole. That's how we did that. Then tape around the fan. Isn't that easy? Now for the front, the same thing. You would take one of your, if you have PVC pipe or any kind of plastic is better than metal because it's light. And again, you would take it and put it right on the front there. And with a marker, just draw right around to make your circle and cut it like that. And then once you have it all cut and everything, you can take this and put it right in there. I just put these here so you can actually see it working, okay? You know it's working when it's flying, right? And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now, I told you there's a great feature that you can use for this. The power goes out, it's getting really hot. You're in a bedroom. This brings the temperature, let's say it brings it down 5 degrees because your room is really big. You can't sleep because it's still too hot. So what can you do so you can get cool in your bed? Here's a really great feature. All you need to do, let's turn this off for a second. Take out 2 of these. Actually, let's take all 3 of them out. And what I did was, the hole that I cut out, I kept the plug so I can put it in here and stuff it right in there like that. So I plugged up 1 hole. I plug up 2 holes, and that leaves 1 hole open. There we go. What am I going to do with that 1 hole? I have a vacuum hose here, or you can get a dryer hose or any hose you like. Now this one, I use this because I actually put it to the same size, and I taped it, as you can see. I taped it to the PVC pipe, so this will fit right in the middle of here. Now what am I going to do with that? I'm going to turn it on. Okay, and as you can see, The air is coming out of here. And where's this end gonna go? No. It's gonna go underneath the bed sheets. So you're sleeping tonight and you slip that right underneath your bed. I don't have bed sheets here. And the air's coming out and it's so, wow, this is nice.
The bed sheets?
The bed sheets, the blankets.
Oh.
Yes, now it's a very personal air cooler. But can you see the advantage of this? If you take it and slip it under the foot of the bed and just put it in there, that's going to make a big difference in keeping the bed cool overnight rather than putting it in the room. And let's say it's 90 degrees, or down south it's probably 100 degrees. This might take care of it, maybe make the room a couple degrees difference because you have a big room. But if you put it under the bed sheets, it's going to make a big difference. It's going to be a lot cooler. You'll be able to sleep, and that's the biggest thing. Now, what happens if everything melts in a couple hours? Don't worry about it. You fell asleep. When you wake up, go get another couple bottles and put them in so you can get back to sleep again. Isn't that a great idea? E.T., call home. So this makes your personal unit even a lot more personal. But if you just want to cool off the room, there you go. Or if you just want one, so this gives you an option of uncovering all of them. Let's see, having 3 units or just 2, depending on your desires. Of course, the less you have going, the stronger you're going to have of a force coming out. But all in all, to give you about the same coolness. So speaking of cool, isn't that cool? So the beauty of it being a portable personal unit is you could take it to different rooms. You could take it out on the porch if you want. You could use it in your garage, in your greenhouse, even in your car. Okay, so this is something where you can have coolness all summer long. So let me know if you've made one of these and how you use it and how it worked out for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and be sure to share this with your friends right now before it gets too warm. They might even invite you over for a pina colada or something. So with that, thanks for watching. Stay cool, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.